Then why are you homeless? I'm homeless because I got evicted. It had nothing to do with money. Zero things to do with money. Thank you, Fancy Answer. I wasn't evicted for owing money. Eating blueberries. I mean, anyone with compassion that can't stand to see suffering might end up getting evicted. Maybe someone takes in too many pets. I did that with people. I'm eating blueberries. I have about 200 pounds of blueberries. Me and Mr. C got a whole bunch of them. So 100 pounds are his, actually. Well, I'm not suffering at the moment. The schnozzleberries taste like schnozzleberries. Thank you, Rachel. No, I'm not originally from Chicago at all. I've never even been to Chicago, more than driving through. No, I don't wash them with vinegar. I don't wash them at all. Is anybody in here O negative? RH O negative? No, you're RH negative. You can't be just O negative. O is your blood type. Negative is your RH factor. Okay. If you would like, I would like to send you some short books I wrote. I haven't gotten into writing anything like real long explanatory, but these are really interesting. Text me your number and I'll send them. I'm going to send them to you. I want to know what you think about them. Or you can email me at let me see what it is. At ilovetejotrish@gmail.com. Well, we have way more. Okay, we make up 4% of the world population. Look how many of us are in here. So text me. All right. Why doesn't it do anything? Come on. Okay, I guess it doesn't let me do anything. This is weird. Clipboard. Here we go. Come on. What happened? Comment. I can't see anything yet. Oops, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. No, go back. I'm trying to write, so that's why I can't see the comments yet. And I can't spell very well tonight. A-I-L. Come on, my fingers aren't working. Come on. I can't answer the phone while I'm on live. I'm sure you understand that. So, I don't know. Please don't call me, because I can't answer. I cannot answer. Oh, where's the negative? Where is it? Where is it? There you go, and no. Come back here. Stop it. Where's it going? There we go. Are we living in a house? I'm living in a bando, yeah. Okay, now I can see comments again. If you wrote me before that, I posted that information. Wow, where'd it go? Yep, I'm still homeless. Living in a place where you could be kicked out at any moment is still homeless. I don't know yet. So, nobody that's RH negative wants to see those books? Oh. Okay, so the person that texted me and wrote me something, put an emoji out. Yeah, do you know you can be in a hotel and be homeless? If you're living at your parents', you can be homeless under certain categories? Yeah, I'm homeless. This is... Like, what if this was my friend's house? I would still be homeless. You get that, right? You know, homeless is not just people in tents outside. That was me for a couple months earlier this year, last year. Oh, also, besides what I just asked you in that text, tell me something only you would know. That's not your username. That's not your username. There's longer. Your username is the one that people don't see. We'll try and see what happens. Let's start off with this and see what happens. Here, we'll start with that. I have Venmo and Stay Ho Trish. I don't have Cash App. What's good about Venmo is you can say, this is only for this, and then when I use it, it's public, and everybody can see what it went for. Like this one time, I tried being slick and using Venmo to buy bad stuff. This was a year ago. They saw that person and they blasted that person. They stalked that person, found all the information. I'll never do that again. Why do you say I don't love myself? I'm just curious as to that. I mean, what is confusing is when I was actually doing things, nobody said these things. Now that I'm actually doing the right things and getting on track again, I don't understand how I'm not loving myself in that. Yeah, I got to sleep last night. I mean, I agree. I feel if I love myself, I'd let myself go use again. But I suffer through this BS. Text me. I don't do DMs on. It's too complicated. It slows my phone down way too much. I don't DM, but I will text. So nobody wanted to see like that book. It's really cool about Orange Negative. What do you mean? You defined love yourself. I do define what it means. Marcy, what's happening? I mean, this is what's confusing. Things were bad about a year ago. They got out of hand in last May. I was sleeping on the ground for a few months. I almost got murdered. Then I started changing my ways, going to the place I was supposed to go. Got into a place. Then I was just on a couch. Now I'm in a room. Why is it people say these things? It seems like people don't want me to do well. I've tried real hard with my disability. I can't do the things I want to do. They're just not going to hire me. And they've said it point blank that they can't have somebody with seizures. And some of the other things related to my TBI. Well, I don't know why you'd say that when I've said over and over again that I can't do that. And I already do work at least 90 hours a week. And when you say something like that, you're basically saying what I do is shit, and it hurts. I mean, I just don't know why people say that. Yeah, 90 hours easily. Easily 90 hours a week. Thank you, Fractured. The amount of writing and research that goes into some of my projects. When people keep telling me to get another job on top of all the work I'm already doing. You know? Only you can do that on, what's that even mean? Okay, so let's say it's like telling someone don't quit your day job. Let's say you're an artist and that's what your love goes into, and you keep creating your art, and someone goes in and goes, Why aren't you working? You don't do anything all day. Like, I can't see that you do anything with your life. Do you see how that's not exactly very nice? I have multiple jobs, stressed and triggered. Multiple jobs. Yeah, I did go back to the grade school and was teaching there. Yeah, that was years ago. At least that much. Can you be more doing what? I don't know what that means in regards to what. Okay. That's extreme. You just gender slurred me, so that is very rude. I'm not gonna deal with it's not one job, it's multiple jobs. I told you, I do research, I do writing, I volunteer, I freelance. For disability, everybody gets a flat rate. There is no, some people get this, some people get that when it comes to SSD. It's Social Security disability, that is. Thank you. Now, I had to stop doing certain videos because one of the entities that I work for, how did you get to Court on Tuesday from your arrest? How did it go? They're wasting your tax dollars. They wrote right in my paperwork that I was just a passenger, and right in the charge, which describes my charge, passengers can't be charged with it. So it's ridiculous. Cynthia, is that Social Security like retirement or Social Security disability? Yeah, see, I said disability. Retirement is different. That's based on how much you worked. Republicans do too. They both do. Okay, I don't think either side we can say saves money. No. And if you just want to go look into it factually, it was George Bush who raised our national deficit more than any other time in history. And then where he started paying money towards really raised it when Obama took over, but it was still initiated by him. And to be fair, he had to do it. Bush had to do that, or we would have plummeted into a terrible recession. But we do spend more on our military than the next 16 nations combined. Like about Americans, they like to put everything on one person, whether positive or negative. They think it's all because of this one person, when it's just Biden was here 4 years. It's not possible for him to have ruined the country, okay? And I can't even say Trump ruined the country. Okay, it's a combination of so much more. You can't lay the blame on any one person. In order for so many people to be upset at Obama, they had to have had something that really rubbed them the wrong way. And you have to look at a huge macro amount of events that shaped where we went. One person is not responsible for that. Listen, teaching as we know it, institutionally, intelligence, or those with lack of intelligence, they've industrialized teaching. It's like factory meat packing. It doesn't matter what you know. It's not really going to help. What facts did I get wrong? Tell me what I got wrong. Tell me what I got wrong. What fact is wrong? Please tell me. I'm willing to have this debate. I mean, but I can back it up with all sorts. Tell me what was wrong about what I said. Okay, tell me. What is wrong with that statement? So you think if the borders were more fluidic, people would choose to stay in the United States over Mexico? If that was the case, why do most people then come up here or keep their families in Mexico? Why is that? Why is it that when the borders were more fluidic with Mexico, did we not have this issue? Why didn't most people return to Mexico? Why did this issue only happen after the borders hardened? Tell me, if what I'm saying is not correct, listen, I stated facts, and then I gave you my opinion on things. It's a fact. Reagan hardened the borders. It's a fact. Once they were hardened, people stopped going back to Mexico. These are facts. You can't dispute them. You can have different opinions on them, but they are facts. I know, but what's wrong with that I volunteer? Don't you think I do a lot of these things anyways, but volunteering, and then that way I get to do it, but for whom I wish to do it, not doing it for a paycheck? Listen, I kind of have to be confrontational. I've gone through some shit in my life. It's every day is like I can't become complacent. A lot of you haven't had a political slogan yelled at you just before a baseball bat to your face or a firebomb to your vehicle. Once that happens, you know why I am confrontational. I'd rather be offensive than defensive. But I am quite defensive, aren't I? Yeah, my face did meet a baseball bat. It was the round part, and it was used like a pool, what's it called? A pool stick, but it was still a baseball bat. Q. Yeah, Q. Really? MIT, but I wouldn't have explained to Banshee? Like... Well, I've already said that that's where a lot of it comes from. Your ex-boyfriend slandered your name? Slandered or a libel? Sorry. Don't do what? So did he slander you? Or was it libel? Why should I be at work right now? I just got done. And haha, I am at work right now. So I am at work right now. A sliver. A sliver. Sliver in there. Let me see. I'll have to ask them what's going on. People get my stuff locked up quite a bit. I got a big giant piece of wood sliver right here. Hold on. Where is my stuff? Just like, what did I do with that? Oh, how did I lose that? Did you see a cord anywhere that would fit to that thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know where it went to.
What's it look like?
It's a cord that plugs in on one end, and the other end it has 3-prong. It's not like you can't plug anything into it. It has to. It's like a computer monitor plug, but the things are up and down instead of side to side, or side to side. One of the two. No, I'm not in an apartment. I'm in an abandoned home.
Where
See that side right there?
yeah.
I don't know where it went to. Trying to get that charged before.
I will look.
Thank you. And when I go out tonight, before I go out, I'm gonna get I'll get you some more Skittles. What?
Popped can,
What kind?
the popped. Okay, what would you like?
Pop.
We should go hit the box, make some room tonight with some.
Go ahead. Hello, everybody. Get more Skittles. Okay, I'm getting some Symphony bars. I ate all the Skittles. Okay. You fell asleep and I ate them.
Did it? Which I smoked all the Skittles.
Did you really try smoking Skittles?
Yeah. I smoked the pixie sticks too.
How old were you?
11, I think, or 10. My cousin taught me and did smoking Skittles, smoking pixie sticks, and smoking toothpaste.
I did that with banana peels.
Me too, but that was when I was like 13 because they said it would get you high if you drive it on the roof. And of course it didn't. Grape leaves too, I tried that one because the same reason. What we do to get high.
Did you try cat shit? Cat piss. For 5 MEOT, 5 meow DMT.
No.
I did.
DMT, yeah.
Well, it was said 5 D. It was a chemistry joke.
Oh, I get it.
Because it was meow, and like that was.
Right.
Is Grandpa visiting?
Quite clever.
Symphony. Blue Symphony bars are my favorite. Blue Symphony. Oh shit, I gotta hurry up and get it. Where is my... I swear people must be coming in here and taking my shit, because I don't know how it can just disappear like every damn day. As I get new stuff, gone. As I get new stuff, gone.
You want some bread in here?
You know what?
Bread?
No, I'll get some. You know. Thank you to the person that was trying to help me with, Venmo, but it's not letting you. People, and you tried both of them, both the business one and the personal one. Because there's Tejo Trish and then Tejo Dash Trish. I also have Chime, and I also have Current, and I also have Vero. Yeah.
What is the best?
I like Chime.
A lot of people seem to do chime. Because they chime in on everything.
What do I have Chime for? What do you mean, why do I have Chime? I don't understand the question. I have Chime, like, that's my bank.
What else would you have a bank?
I just might.
Besides the rug.
Well, people, I don't have any place to wash. I don't even have money to clean my clothes. So, I mean, I don't know what you expect. This is what it's like to be homeless.
Damn, that's a
Come on.
That's some heavy critics here.
Why do you have Venmo? Why not have Venmo?
Why so?
Oh, Banshee, yeah, it actually does. It means a lot more of other things. Scabies you can get when you're homeless. Bed bugs you can get when you're homeless. I mean, the list goes on.
Hi? You're homeless?
They're like, these privileged people that, like, I don't know if they've ever been homeless. I mean, by the letter of the law, you're homeless as soon as you don't have a place, like, and you're living at your friend's house. Yeah, house. I mean, last time I was homeless, I wasn't homeless like I was this time. Like, I was sleeping on the you remember? Did you meet me when I was still sleeping on the street?
Yeah. At the very end of it.
Yeah. Because I don't think, who, I'm not going to use his name, Mr. S even knew that I had lost my place.
No.
Well, living off the grid is different than being homeless.
It's a choice.
Well, living in your RV, again, is not the same as being homeless. That's your home, and you choose to be in it. That's completely different than being forced to live someplace because you can't live where you want to live.
And that's houseless.
Yeah.
The difference between houseless and homeless.
You can be still homeless and be in the house. You get that, right? You can be, like, if you're frogging, you can still be homeless, or you can be super wealthy. No, I don't have insurance. I have the most basic VA services, but I don't. I wish people would look into the executive order I keep telling you about. I don't know why no one has looked into it and see how insulting. Dead Reverend, did you look into the executive order I told you about? Could you see how I don't have insurance? Okay, your son. Again, I am within a very small category of veterans that do not have our health insurance. No, I don't have great coverage, Scarlet Letter. Please stop lying or you will be muted and then blocked. No, it's houseless. It's houseless. Misplaced is not the same. Misplaced is very different. Misplaced would be a very, in my opinion, insulting way of trying to cover up the problem. Because we're not misplaced. We're here. We're right where we should be. You're a misplaced worker if, there's a national disaster or your job becomes antiquated. Okay, again, your son, I'm taking it, was born male and still continues to this day with the same name he was born with, right? Because Donald Trump took it away from a bunch of us. I've explained this. I don't know why you can't look it up. I've put out the information on it. Carl's like, good. I hated some vets. I only like the vets that are like me, at least look like me. I hate the other vets that worship a different god or have a different sexual orientation or are just different. Fuck them.
Different color.
I don't have insurance, Banshee. I have told you this. I don't have it.
There's a lot of hateful people in there, man.
How's it been a couple of years? I was just in the VA, not a little over a year ago. This went into effect March, and he said it in January. If you're a vet, how do you not? Donald Trump took it away. I've explained this to people. Donald Trump changed my name.
Judging a person before they eat them. That's what they do. You're assholes. I'll be back. I'll look for that for you, too.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, like the color of turquoise. I wish more people could just look it up and see it. You have AI. Ask your AI. My health insurance in regards, pretty much the whole thing, unless I want to go in under a different name. If I want to go in and be humiliated, I don't have any programs. Really, Trish has no health insurance. We might as well just say that. Patricia James Furman has no health insurance at the VA. I think I can still go to Urgicare. What does AI say? Just no in regards to what? Thank you so much. Thank you, Kristen. Ask your AI, what executive order did President Trump sign into law in January that went into effect March 17th of 2025 that took away transgender veterans' health care? And we're not just talking about gender-affirming care. I'm talking about all health care. No, ask it the way I told you to ask it. No, I want to use my legal name. If you get married, would you want to use your maiden name or the name you change it to? Because you were in love and married and you wanted to be one, and so you changed your name legally. Would you not want to use that name? Really? For insurance, you'd forsake your husband. I guess I don't have to ask much if the troops came to your door knocking. If you'd seen the Messiah, you'd probably say, yeah, he's right over here. Wouldn't you? Are you a Christian? No, I'm not. Or, see, so some things I just don't waver on. I don't bend. I'm not going to deny my religion. I'm not going to deny who I am. I'm just some things I just don't bend for. Well, that's a lot of people. I'm not like a lot of people. I'm not covered. I am not. Ask your AI this. So, can a transgender veteran born born male with a state license that says they are female with a name that is changed according to for gender affirming reasons get any health care whatsoever for anything related to her as a transgender woman. That's a lot of things. That means, like, if I wanted to go to a rehab center, like people were saying, I would be housed with the men. And remember how unsafe that is? You would have a woman housed with the men. Legally, in the state, I'm a woman. You don't have to agree with it. This is the law. Please don't gender slur me. I am not a man. I'm not. Under the law, I'm not. And in reality, I'm not. That is a gender. I know some people are still having a very hard time wrapping their head around a very simple concept. My sex is male. My sex is male. That, if you look at my body, because of reproductive organs, my sex would fall under male. Gender has nothing to do with what your body looks like. My birth certificate didn't say boy, it didn't say man, it didn't say any of that. It said male. Trump is obviously having a very difficult time understanding the two. Look at it this way. This is how I try and explain it. It's very simple. This is just to give you an idea on how this idea of split duality it can exist. Please don't look into this too deeply. Just try and understand this. Let's say you are born in India. Your ethnicity is Indian. You know, that might complicate people because we use the word Indian here. Chinese. You're born in China. You're a Chinese citizen. Your ethnicity is Chinese. You're Asian. Okay? Your passport says China. Chinese. You move to the United States. You're still Chinese. Ethnicity Chinese. Nationality still Chinese. You go do some paperwork, do some other things. Your nationality is now American. You're American. Your passport says American. Your ethnicity is still Chinese. You were born Chinese. You're still Chinese. But your nationality isn't anymore. It's now American. You're born in... Where now? Where should we be born next? I'm born in Nigeria. I'm African. My nationality is Nigerian. My ethnicity is African. I moved to Canada as a refugee or something, or no. I have a lot of money. I'm going to invest in a construction project. Since if you invest a certain amount of money in Canada, you get citizenship. So I moved to Canada, invest $400,000, and I'm still, my ethnicity is still African, but my nationality is now Canadian. But what would it be? Is African not an ethnicity? How much do I personally get paid? Or how much in benefits does my name bring? There's a difference. Yes, I do work. Who's the American male? Do you have electricity? Well, I have it through the generator, but I don't have it through, what's it called? What's that word called? Oh, fuck, I hate when this happens. Utility. I don't have utilities. How many books do you have? Like, what do you mean by how many books? Like, how many books in my room? Thousands of books I probably have all over the house. No, hundreds of books in the room. Hi. No, I do not get $8,000 per month. Do you know where that's coming from? Do you know where that lie is coming from, Ballerina Girl? You are reading People that just make shit up or twist words. I said, because I served and because of how I got injured, my name brings over $8,500 in benefits. Because at the time I had 2 kids in university. And so they were getting over $1,000 a month each, and their tuition was paid for. Okay? On top of that, we were all getting health insurance. That's worth thousands of dollars. Okay? Do you see where that number comes from? Never was it said, this is how much cash is given. No, I did not say make. I said, this is how much benefits. No, I did not show it. It said, this is how much benefits I get a month. I talk to the kids, they talk to me. I do. I deserve $100,000. So, what's wrong with saying that? Why should I sell myself short? How much are you worth? I have a family, people, remember? Yes, my house is warm because I have a heater, a propane heater. Carl, if we're going to keep pushing the lies, you're gone. We don't talk about my kids or you get thrown out. No, I don't get around $5,000. No, I did not get anyone. Yes, okay, I have 4 ex-wives. I have 10 kids. I see my kids on the West Coast. I don't see my kids on the East Coast. They don't return my phone calls. They don't say anything when I get them birthday cards. They just say nothing. So we're not going to bring them up again. Or my West Coast kids. We're just done with that. No, you remember what I said? I don't think you can trust your memory. No one can really trust their memories. I said I get over $8,500 a month in benefits. I never said I get cash. Please, people are being ridiculous. And let's say I said that then, and right now I'm telling you, no, that's not the case. Why would you keep bringing that up? What's it say? If a trans man is deceased, does his coroner sex or male or female? It depends. I mean, I said I'm male, so I don't understand. Well, here, I'll show you. Did you guys not see what my mugshot said? It said female, didn't it? What did my arrest paperwork say that they posted? It said female, didn't it? So I guess if I had gotten unalived in jail, the coroner would say female. So and what do you think a trans man is? Okay, I want to know, what do you think, what would the coroner say? The coroner would say female. If a trans man, I don't think you even understand what that means, do you? A coroner would say female. No, because a trans man has a vagina at birth. You do get that, don't you? A trans man has a vagina at birth. See, this is how I know you don't know shit about what you're talking about, because you don't even know the difference between a trans man and a trans woman. You think a trans man is what? A trans man is female at birth. Are you serious right now? Are you people are saying, what? Do you not get this? I thought I bended ballerina girl. Thank you, Tina. Hey, Tina. How are you? What's WoW? Rachel learned. What's WoW? Using the correct terminology for parts of our body shocking now? I don't know. Does it? Yeah, I was. So. You know what? I don't even remember what was said. People should be nice. They should be, but a lot of them are, for some reason, think it's okay to activate the deal. Nope, I don't have a place. A trans man is female at birth. That's what I said. Yes, a trans man is female at birth. Some of my things in what way? My phones? No. I have this one phone. Oregon. Yep. Why would it not be legally allowed? What are you laughing about, Rachel? What's funny? Maybe it is funny. I don't know. I don't know the context. Are you laughing at some of these people in here? We'll tell you for one that didn't know. Yeah, it's okay if people didn't know. I'm just getting on the ones that are trying to make jokes about it, like that corner one. I was jokes, like they're idiotic. If you honestly don't know and want to have a conversation, I would never be mean or make fun of you or do anything like that, because you're trying and you want to know. There's a huge difference in the two. There's one group that is actively trying to bring harm and just being assholes. And then there's a group that genuinely have questions, but sometimes people in my community are mean back to them because they're so used to people not being serious about these questions. It's hard. I'll admit it happens on both sides. Just because you're trans doesn't mean like you're the most tolerant person in the world. It just means you're trans. That's it. All trans means is you're trans. There's no other traits really that go into it. We're all that different. And I can't even say every single trans person is discriminated against, because there are some that people don't know they're trans. So therefore, they get all the privilege of what they are trying to get. But they still are at risk and have to worry about what would happen if they were outed. The law changes and all of a sudden, who knows what. So I'd say the one thing is, we all have that fear. It's the one common thing that we have that we shouldn't have to live in, fear. Yes, it is extremely expensive. Have you, and how many other trans women have you talked to that say that exact same thing? You act as if I was the first trans woman to ever say that. It's a very common thing. It's called is it impersonation syndrome? Is it impersonation syndrome? It's something like that. None? No, T-Cat, that's not true. The reason I said it is because I don't feel I fit into that category as neatly as I would like. It's too broad, and it has certain attributes that I don't agree with. Imposter syndrome, yeah. Some people feel that way. I feel I am distinctly different from both a male that's a man and a female that's a woman. I do not fit into either camps at all. Perfectly. There are attributes of woman that I fit into, but there are attributes of male that I have. And I wish there was a word to describe that. Someone that is male, but rejects most everything that has to do with man. Is not female, does not wish to be female, but has most of the woman attributes. Remember, woman is not the sexual part. I use whatever I can get cheap, except for a few things. I use Dermacal. Thank you. No, that's non-binary is when you don't fit into either camps at all. Like you reject all of or technically, yeah, it could fall under non-binary. But the only way it would be non-binary is if I felt I was non-binary. I don't feel I'm non-binary. I feel there's a very distinct gender for me, and I fall closest to trans woman. the non-binary. Initially, non-binary is how I first identified. Peaches, I am confused. And if you have all the answers on how life is and you know exactly who you are, then congratulations. I haven't reached that level yet. Thank you, Cheryl. Most trans women are attracted to women. The majority of transgender women do not like men. You do know that, right? 60% of trans women are attracted to women. 50% of trans women are attracted to men. Yeah, can't I just identify as Trish? Yeah, I know. Most people don't know that. That's what... So, at work, do you pick up women? I don't pick up anyone. I'm still loyal to one person and one person only, despite not being with them. I'm asexual. I do not date. I do not do anything. That part of my life is over. No, I did not say transgender male. I said transgender man. There's no such thing as a transgender. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't use that terminology. Wait, what isn't true? I only was speaking for me. I said I am asexual. I said I am only loyal to one person. You can't go by what I say for my sexual preference and apply it to everybody that's trans. Like, I don't understand what this is. That's not true. My trans friend is married to a cis man. What does that... What? What was that in regards to? What was that in regards to? I don't understand that comment. Thank you. I have experienced quite a bit. It might not have come through, Marina. Put an asterisk to it. What's not true? No, literally. Can you tell me what's not true? You need to tell me what you're talking about. I don't know what's not true. About See, I don't... My makeup would probably clump up too. I don't buy expensive makeup. Well, it's a statistic... Okay, the statistic is 60% of trans women are attracted to women, 50%. And that is a true statistic. Here's the thing about statistics. You can get a statistic to say anything you want it to say if you just ask the right people at the right time. Government's known this for a long time. They know, depending on what time you call, like it used to be in the 80s, let's go back to the 80s, when they did a lot of phone polls. They knew exactly who was going to be home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was not going to be a man at that time. It was going to be a woman. In generally. And if they called a suburbia house, they knew what the answer was going to be before they even called. I said you can't just Google what time Safeway is open. Are you seriously see, this is the other thing I don't like that people do that are just highly annoying. You can't take what someone tells you for one situation and use it for all situations. But I got to use my pow stick on everybody that didn't like me back in when I went overseas. What? I can't do that here? Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, I wish it was summer too. I'm pretty sure you know that when I said you can't just Google for whether or not Safeway is open, You can Google anything you want to get a basic statistic. That's all I gave you was a statistic. And here's the thing. Most trans women that I've met, transbians, have been attracted to women. Great. Let's get the backup. Hello. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm bugged. Oh shit. Come on. Jesus Christ. There we go. Let battery back up. Is that the generator back on? Jesus. I'll give it a second too. Yeah, the drink room or something. Listen, people, I don't like that I can't shower either, okay? Oh, where the heck is this? I just saw you. How did you disappear? Are you? You're just in here. Fuck, I'm gonna start putting stuff in here. Let's get out. Oh, that's good. Where the hell did my... I do. I mean, is it fun to make fun of people over? Is it? I mean, it's something that we do in our society. We make fun of the less fortunate. I didn't know I was trans until I was in my 40s because I didn't know what the word was. Okay? Had you told me at 5 years old what trans meant, I could have told you at 5 years old that's what it was. See, we didn't have that word. We had drag queen. We had the F word. That means cigarette in British. Actually, I didn't even know what drag was. The F-A, you know what word, is the only word I knew for someone that thought they were a woman. That's what I got called, would get called. So, that was the only word I had to go by. Until Silence of the Lambs came out. And then I got to see that and go, oh, is that what I am? I'm a crazy psychopathic person? Like, it was pretty messed up. No, I didn't. For one, I was in the military, and then I moved to Vietnam. So, no, I didn't. Yeah, Buffalo Bill. That was my role model. I'm saying that facetiously. I don't seriously mean it. I just mean that was all that was out there. Court was, it was just an arraignment. So.
Have a good night. Yeah.
I'm killing you. Why am I killing you? Okay, let me get the this back on. Yep, okay. I just made a mess all over it. It doesn't have a top on it. It doesn't need to be refrigerated right away. You eat it right away, it's fine. Come on. Please. You act as if the whole world has refrigerators. You need to refrigerate that. You need to right away. Or what? Or what's gonna happen? Or what? I'm gonna die. Just might. Ah! Fucker, don't jump on my hands like that. Where's my other one? The one I like. Where's the one I like? I like this one too, but Yes. Get up here. Ow, motherfucker. How's what? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, KK. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my eyes, so I couldn't do both and look and read the comments. Sorry. I need to line that up. They come together at the end. At the end, it will look fantastic. I guarantee it, or you will have your money back. Hope this isn't ruined down. I hope this isn't my ruined down house out in Oregon. It is. It is. I searched high and low until I found it. And it is. I wanted to make a mile marker. You know, it's famous. I mean, it's a home of the world's tiniest dick. So, I needed to restore it as a historical landmark of the world's tiniest dick in all of history as well. So, yippers, it's your house, all right. Thank you. 18 and 8Ks to do this. What's that mean? 18 and 8Ks. What's 18 and 8Ks mean? Thank you, Raquel, thank you. My hair's getting too long. Getting too long. No shit, Sherlock. That's why most of the people in this community have it. My God. And what should I do? What should I do? Should I wash my hands extra well and make sure I clean all my clothes and shower properly? Really, Blue Silver. Why would that be? Why should I do that? See, it's assholes like you that we don't need in this world. You're basically telling me to go off myself, to go unalive. Why is it that you get to say shit like that? Listen, we all know why people do what you do. There's nothing wrong that you're attracted to me. I mean, it's quite obvious by what you say. And you don't like yourself over it. I don't know, who made you think you couldn't love who you want to love? You can love whoever you want to love. And if this is what you're attracted to, that's fine. Don't hate yourself over it. People that are secure with their sexuality, secure with their gender identity, don't come watching me to say negative things to me. I mean, just go look it up, you'll see. You only get so many things to do in your life, so many moments, and you're choosing to spend them here watching me trying to get my attention. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to grab my attention. I don't know, who are you talking to about the mental illness? I'm not suffering from mental illness. I'm thriving on it. I thrive on my friends in my head. Who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to talk to? Tiona? Hi! I don't ever get to come out of here because I embarrass the hell out of them when I come out. You know what I like to do with a wiffle ball bat? My name's Tiona, and I'm going to tell you what you can do with a wiffle ball bat and some good old-fashioned cooking oil. Well, the wiffle ball bat is for playing t-ball, of course. You know when you hit the ball, t-ball. My little boy likes to play wiffle ball, and so I throw it to him, he hits it, and then what I do so it doesn't go too far is I spray it with some cooking oil. And cook on when it hits the ball, it won't go very far. It just spins out of control. Oh, it's just great. Oh, you know what? I got this thing. It kept going. It was so embarrassing. It just kept going. It was like shaking. It was like. I brought it to church, and it was going. I was like, oh no, what is that? Everyone's staring at me, and I just had this big, and it just kept vibrating. It was vibrating like crazy. I didn't know how to turn it off, and it just kept going all through church. My husband was trying to call me. I didn't know that silent mode sometimes it still vibrates. It was weird like that. Well, but you see, you say you used to. That means you stopped. I must be cooking too, but I'm homeless. I do prefer to live a delusion of living in a great country where everyone gets along and there's no hate. Yeah, I do prefer that to the reality of where we actually are. I don't know who would prefer to live in reality when they can have a delusion of grandeur of a wonderful place. I still suffer from PTSD too. But it's not a mental illness. It's a mental health issue. It was mental. If it was a mental illness, that would mean it was my fault as to why. No, it wouldn't mean that, would it? It would mean that it was curable. Wouldn't it? No, I guess some illnesses are terminal. I just don't like the word illness. Make it sound like my brain's defective. And my brain isn't defective. And it's not coming together just yet. Maybe I need eyebrows. Maybe that's why I look all funkadooey. Let's try a different one. No, this one's okay. Well, you know, I would sure hope I'm not normal. Normal is the standard deviation. Same, but different. No, I'm not normal. Neither was Einstein. Einstein wasn't normal. Jesus Christ wasn't normal. My grandfather wasn't normal. Ronald Reagan wasn't that normal. Nope, it's an abandoned house. How'd I become homeless? I got evicted. You're not cleaning up the garbage at the bus stop by the people at the bus. Normal is boring. Look, just by attributes I was born with, I would not be considered normal. Where's my other sparkles? Where's my other sparkles go? Hold on. Oh, you're there. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can't get an apartment. I was evicted. No one wants to give me an apartment.
Hi, Trish.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Spectacularly. How are you?
Good. I'm out of physical therapy rehab. Yay.
Ooh.
So, I forgot how to walk, so I had to learn to walk again.
Isn't it weird how, I don't know, I can't speak for you. I just remember, for me, how, before it ever happened, I couldn't picture how would that be? Now, was yours from like from an accident where it was actual like muscular damage, or was it nerve damage?
I had high fevers, and I overheated my brain.
Oh, okay. So it was, yeah, very similar in the mechanics of what happened. The parts of the brain that control the motor function just got fried.
Yeah. I had 106-degree fever.
Is it meningitis?
They don't know what it was. They think it was the influenza.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it took 6 months and now I'm back where I was before.
Congratulations.
So that's why I've been missing from your lives. So,
Oh my god, this just happened?
yeah, April.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I've been popping in every now and then, but 'cause I forgot I was hallucinating and all that stuff. Don't have high fevers. I wouldn't say
No.
that's a good thing.
High fevers and blunt force trauma to the brain, both bad.
Yeah.
Now, if you are an infant, you do a little bit better, but anything over 103 even for infants is not good.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to make it to my 50th birthday, but I did.
Oh, yay! I am so beyond happy that you're with us. People don't realize just how all the other things that we don't think of, they can do such damage to ourselves.
Yeah. Brain trauma is not anything to mess with, and I know with your TBI that it's hard.
Yeah, a lot of it is people don't know what I was like before the TBI to see how much it actually has affected me. People just have always known me since I had it. So people don't remember like the neat freak I was, and
yeah, I remember. I started watching you around that time.
You didn't know me before my TBI.
Well, that's true, but I started watching you earlier and like a couple of years ago.
I mean, like before 2010, I was highly organized. Like everything had to be organized. I was a neat freak. It was very different. I mean, it wasn't just the TBI. A lot of things have just changed.
Yeah.
Guess this last year I've changed.
Yeah, but things will get better.
Yeah, they are getting better.
My motto is if you can't do it, move on to something you can do.
Yes, let's cook. A clean freak. How do you think I survived in the military for so long? Do you think I was highly disorganized and a complete mess and I just did okay?
Well, you have to be, otherwise you get the drill sergeant after you.
Well, I mean, and then after
you were a sergeant, weren't you?
Any sergeant would get on your case.
Yeah. But you made it up to sergeant, right?
Yep, I would have made it further, but once you're non-deployable, you were non-promotable. Yeah. So I was like a paper E6.
So, Southern Mom is asking how long you were in the military.
I joined in 1996. I retired in December 2014. Some of those periods were active duty, some of those periods were National Guard active duty, some of those periods were M-Day Soldier National Guard, which is pretty much reservist. Some was in university as a cadet. Others were IRR. But the whole time, at any time, the president could have put me on a deployment in boots.
Yeah. I remember you liked it.
I loved it.
Lucy's asking, what was your occupation in the military?
11 Bang Bang and 88 Mike. In the Marine Corps, it was Signals Intel. Thank you for your service, Deborah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I would not have a pension if I got a dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
Just by logic and common sense, I would have to have had an honorable one, not a dishonorable one.
You probably remember me. I asked you because my dad had recently passed, and he was a veteran from the Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you, like, how would I qualify for his death benefits and how I would find out, since I was an only living child. But they said I didn't qualify because I was an adult.
Well, it's not a death benefit, unless he has it set up, isn't very much. It's an annuity that's set up beforehand if it's of any amount. No, I said 88. Did I say 88 Bravo? My B's
I don't
carried
think I
over from my
heard that.
11. 11 Bang Bang, 88 Mike. And 88 Kilo on the weekends.
Hermes wants to know, did you regret joining?
Never, and I still recommend it for people.
So
Listen, when I see the one difference between what separates me and my outlook from everyone around me and their outlook is my service in the military honorably. That's the difference. It's gonna get me out of the situations I'm in.
Michelle is asking, what product did you use on your eyebrows?
I use a stencil and just any color you want to use. I just use a stamp, but you can, and then I put glitter on top of it. I don't know the name of it. I think it's a no name. I mean, sometimes I use mascara. Not mascara, eyeshadow.
Yeah. And Billy wants to know if you got a good retirement. I don't know if you want to answer that.
I get the same retirement through the VA pension as anyone gets at 100% rating. The only difference I had was for a period of time I had a certain amount of kids under 18, which raised it significantly, but now it's not like that.
Heather says thank you for your service.
Thank you. And remember, a lot of people that get 100% or other percentages, because that is through having a disability, the VA will force a fiduciary on them, and if they don't have one within family, or if they do not set up a plan for where that money goes, they will force fiduciary on them, which can take 15% of everything.
Wow.
No, thank you people for your tax dollars that paid me. Thank you for your tax dollars that allowed me to have those incredibly awesome years. I got to do all sorts of wonderful, crazy ass shit that I will never get to do again.
If you look back in some of her videos, it'll show you some of the stuff that she did, like in the Humvees, or what do you call?
That was an MRAP. That was an MRAP Cougar. That was on our way to Bagram, or maybe coming back from Bagram. I know, because there's only that was exactly like around when we got off of Horseshoe, where we got. You're welcome, and thank you so much for supporting me. Remember, I love how our country has changed from blaming those serving in the military to shifting it onto the government. That was the biggest issue with the Vietnam War. Thank you so much, Bubblegum. Is that people were taking their anger on people that were forced into the military through the draft when they had no choice, or people that volunteered what they thought their nation was right. They didn't know what had happened. They were not privy to that information. They were answering a call from their grandfather at WW2, their father in Korea. Now they were trying to, do the same. And then on top of it, not only did they go through hell of the Vietnam War, they had to come home and be treated like shit.
Yeah. Some people are asking, if you're homeless, why are you in a house? They don't realize it's an abandoned home.
They don't get that even if I was in someone's mansion, but it wasn't mine, I was just staying there, I would still be homeless. I don't have the ability to get a place, and I don't have one. That's homeless. You get that, right?
Yeah.
So if I broke into a house and just started living there, I'd still be homeless.
And she's lived in a tent. She's lived in her car.
I've slept on the street.
Yeah. All because she, helped some people out and they didn't help her.
That was part of it, but like I said, I can't put everything onto just one person or one thing. I was going through a real rough patch too. Like, how quickly people forget that my whole world was gone again. I don't deal with things like that well. I have abandonment issues, severe ones, real hard.
Yeah.
Everything I thought I knew changed in one day. Everything I thought I had. Fireworks! Thank you for fireworks, Shane.
Thank you for the Rose who sent that. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant. Yeah, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, She's Panic Room. She's Panic Room. She's Panic Room. She's Panic Room. We've talked before. I think I know the number that She's Panic Room. She's Panic. I know that from somewhere. I know that name from somewhere. Yep.
Deborah, I'm glad you made it to your 60th birthday.
Yay, me too. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow. I like fireworks. They're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Deborah's also been through her ups and downs, but she truly knows who she is now.
I would say everybody has been through their own ups and downs, and everyone's been through their worst. And one's worst is no worse or better than another person's worst because it's the worst you know. So I used to make comparisons when I had to go to this PTSD program, and people in there talking about how their kitty ran away, and I was really angry and agitated. I got very upset. But eventually, after a lot of treatment and a lot of just doing certain things I won't talk about, because I get in trouble.
I just remembered how you always invited people into your lives so that they could read the questions for you.
Yeah, I've been asking
so you could focus better.
Thank you so much for doing it.
So that's why I requested. So I hope you don't mind me doing that.
I love it. I really appreciate it. So the thing is, we can't make judgments as to who has had it worse. We can say, oh, looking out, I can see they've had it better or worse than me. But to them, the person that has had it, that you're judging, they've still gone through their absolute worst. Mm-hmm. If we come out of it the other end and survive it, then that becomes our new worst. And everything before that doesn't seem so bad. Here's the thing, I firmly believe that if you still are traumatized by something, you're lucky compared to those that aren't. If something happens to you that violates your world so bad that it traumatizes you and it continues to traumatize you, that means it was that one thing. It happened once. And sure, it's horrible, but that means for the most part, your idea of how the world works has stayed intact. And you only have one or two examples of how things should go not going that way. And then there's those that have had these traumatizing events happen so repeatedly that it has tore down their reality of how things should be and been rebuilt with those traumas being part of their life and no longer traumatizing them because it's just a part of their reality. And that's sad. That's sad. You see it in children, unfortunately, the most. When horrific things happen to them, they have not formed their idea of what the world should be yet. And they accept it as this is how the world is. And when that happens to you, even into adulthood, I don't know what to say. I get told a lot that I'm jaded or I don't know, I guess things don't affect me the way they used to.
You're going through something right now, so things are not as they were before. And so you just have to rebuild yourself up. And that takes time. Bubblegum Pink says you're making me tear up right now. That's so true. Mayhem Mom says that's something I can agree with. Bubblegum Pink, I see this in myself a lot too. Jelly Bean says you are absolutely correct. Mama Ash wants to know if you're going to dumpster dive tonight.
Maybe. At least somewhere I probably will. Definitely will somewhere. I don't know if it'll be at the good one, but will somewhere. And the thing that I don't like about me anymore is I find myself sometimes getting upset hearing people talk like about things. And listen, I'm not a perfect person. Like I don't know why I feel the way I do sometimes. You know, I'll be hearing someone talk about their trauma, like a meeting, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I wish that's what happened. I wish I could say this is the worst. I don't know how to make myself listen to the advice I give about realizing that to everybody that's their worst. I'm kind to them. I don't say anything negative, but it just eats me inside. I'm just like, oh my god, will they shut up with this? Are they for real? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Does anyone else have that? Anyone else get like highly annoyed? I don't like that about myself. Maybe it forces me to, I don't know.
I actually broke down this week because I wanted to get some aspirin, but the pharmacy said that I had to pay $30 because there's something about getting aspirin now. You have to have a over-the-counter prescription for it.
Where?
I don't know. It's really weird. And they said you can't only have half the bottle. You have to pay for the full bottle, which is $29. Now I'm on disability. Like, you know, I don't get that much money. And I broke down because I was like, what? I'm paying, my whole check goes to my rent now. And I can barely live off the $100 that I have left over for the whole month. And I don't qualify for food stamps because I get food at the assisted living that I live at. So I just broke down and cried and told my mom, you know, I don't even know why I lived. I should have just died because everything's all about money. And you don't have the money and, you know, it's just getting harder. I used to be able to live on what I got, and I was proud of myself that I didn't have to ask for help because I was able to live within my means. But now it's just so far beyond expensive. And so I can understand that sometimes you just feel like throwing your hands up in the air and going, why am I here? What's going on?
It's so true. That's what I get so upset with some of these entitled remarks I hear from people. Like, I don't even know if they're being that way sometimes. I mean, this also sometimes the reason why I don't know how excited I am about being rehoused. Like, what? So all my money can go towards it? I don't know. Like, why? Why divert that amount of my money into it when
You've put a lot of money into things thinking that it's going to get you a step above, and then it just doesn't happen.
like what? I'm sure I have. I'm just trying to think of like.
Well, weren't you supposed to get like a trailer house at one point?
The tiny home?
I don't remember. Yeah.
That was $100, and I got that back. So.
Oh, okay. But a lot of people are saying, yeah, they relate to it right now.
I mean, I did get it. I am working on getting it. I bought a camper. Yeah.
Yeah. like I said, I've been in and out of your live, so
Oh no,
I've
no,
been.
it has. It's some of the things you were saying. It's like I didn't think I put that out on the live. Like some of the things I have done. It sounded like
Yeah.
almost like you like knew some of the things that have been going on, like that I don't put on the live.
I live in Utah, and they just said that there's like camps now that they're, I don't know, they're like what they did.
During the
What?
depression.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the Asian
a lot of places.
Americans. They're popping up now.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called. It's when they were Jewish.
Oh, you concentration camps? Those started in
Yeah.
the United States, but I don't think we don't have concentration camps.
Well, they're saying that some are popping up around here. I don't know.
Concentration camps?
I don't watch the news, but
No, I think they mean camps. They mean like homeless camps and things like that.
yeah.
A concentration camp would be like when we had set up the reservation system for the natives of this land, or when we took the Japanese out of their homes illegally and forced them onto camps, or what happened in Europe with Germany, or what the Japanese did.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing is they're bringing
the
back
Uyghurs.
the
It's happening in
camps.
China with the Uyghurs, the Muslim population.
Yeah. I'm on a government subsidy program for housing, and a lot of places won't take me because I'm on government housing, and they want people that can private pay for more money. They don't want people that can only pay so much.
Oregon made that practice illegal
Yeah.
for just that reason, for that exact reason. They included that in their discriminatory act. You cannot discriminate based on how it's being paid. But again, if people want to discriminate, they just come up with another reason. Like, oh, I don't like how back here 2 times ago they were unemployed for a month. Yeah, no, not going to let them in. That's something you can discriminate on.
Well, my fevers are caused by, I think, my blood problems. But
It's so yeah.
my doctor says I have a Cliff Notes of rare disorders. So that's why I'm on disability.
And there's a lot of people I know on the street that medically that's how they ended up homeless. They never thought it was going to happen, and then
You always think that there's going to be a program that's going to help you, but sometimes it's not always there. I'm not that far from living on the streets myself. It gets hard.
and I know some people don't really believe it, or they think it's gross what I do. It's really difficult for people to, even if they have food stamps, to do a whole lot with it. I know people want to blame the addict constantly, but the person active in their addiction that sells their food stamps, they still need something to eat.
Sandra says she's 1 foot away from being homeless. I say I'm like 2 pennies away. But Ashley says no veteran should ever be homeless. I mean, there's no reason. This is America. How is this allowed?
Well, should a veteran have had their name taken away from them and reverted back to a name that they changed? Should a veteran have been denied care and told that by one president that they were who they were and it was okay, only to have the next one come in and reverse that on them? It's one of the biggest fears trans veterans had, were that we were all going to say who we were, and then there were going to be a list, and then they were going to use that against us. And that's exactly what's been done.
Yeah. Terry says he had to move back into his parents' basement. Shirley says everything is expensive.
Is it really 10:42?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Oh well. I guess I'm not getting anything from the store tonight.
Bama Blake says that I had to move back in with my family because she has autoimmune disease. I have 3 blood autoimmune disorders, and she had to quit her career. Oh, that sucks really bad. And I know it's just getting harder. Everything's getting more expensive, and I don't even know how people stay afloat. Pretty soon they might bring back debtor's prison like they did back in the ages.
Yeah, they pretty much have it. They pretty much have it. There are certain crimes that are committed purely because of social economic factors, and they end up in jail for it. And jail leads to prison.
Yeah. Well, Green Grammy and Blue Silver, they want to know when you legally changed your name.
I wrote it to them. 2023.
Yeah, Christy said she can't afford anything, and she has to live with her family now too. Bama Blake, she has lupus and MCT. I don't know what that is, but I'm so sorry. A lot of people who have illnesses are having trouble finding a way to sneak by
Yeah.
anymore.
Ouch.
I mean, my rehab, I had to pay after my insurance stopped. I had to pay them $1,320 a month just to be there.
And you're
And that was my whole check.
Right.
Yeah, and that was my whole SSI. And then they put you a trust fund for you, but any extra money that you get into the trust fund, if something happens to you, the trust fund doesn't go to your family. It goes to the skilled nursing facility you're at. So, like, if you sell your car or your house, that goes towards your cost of living in an assisted skilled nursing facility. So it's really scary. I was lucky to get out, but now I have to pay the same amount for where I live. Terry Moyers, she has COPD and is on oxygen full time. So they had to move back in with their parents' basement. Yeah. I'm also on oxygen, so I know how hard that is. And then I think someone asked earlier what wig you were going to wear tonight.
Which one should I wear? I'm gonna wear blonde.
I always like the blonde one, but you look good with the red one too.
Let's see here.
Thank you, everybody who's providing gifts and likes and stuff. It's a good thing to talk about this because a lot of people don't really talk about their struggles, but I don't know.
You just want that buzzing, if you can hear it.
I don't hear buzzing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Sandra says it's nice to know that you're not alone. Terry says life is supposed to be easier.
Yeah, really, we're in a hologram. Can't they make this easier? They need to reset the level. Like, we're on like God level or something instead of like beginner. And what if this is just level 1? And after this life comes, like that was just practice mode.
Sometimes I wish we were like the Truman Show with Jim Carrey, that we were actually just in a bubble and people are watching us. If that makes any sense. That one's a nice.
Hey, everybody.
Well, it says she's scared now. She'd never pass level 2.
Oh no. Can we stop what? Can we stop what?
Probably me
No.
reading questions.
No.
I've been out of practice.
This is how I love it, because then I can be doing other things and things get answered. People's questions, and sometimes for some reason negative ones catch my eye. You know, I am very combative. I am very confrontational. If you wonder why that is, look at who I was, and who I had to be.
Yeah.
And I'm an Oneg, people. Onegs are that way. We are a mixture. And we carry a part in us that is forever not part of here.
And Michelle Mendoza, her mother passed away from lung cancer and COPD recently. Oh, sorry about that, Michelle. My dad died November 1st, 2024 from dementia.
My grandfather died on Christmas Eve, 2020. No one told me. But
I'm sorry they didn't tell you.
I know. I had it. I know.
I can't pronounce her first name, but Williams. She says, people in my life say a lot of evil things to me, so that's when I move and go off grid. Mona Lisa says, do you ever have a chance to wash your wigs?
I don't have a chance to wash myself. Oh. No.
Lori says you look pretty.
Thank you. Ah!
How cold has it been there lately?
Freezing, it feels like. I don't know what it is right now. Ouch. Come on, get up here.
I live in Utah and we have got hardly no snow.
We don't have snow either, but.
But that's weird for Utah.
It is.
Sandra, I'm in Cottonwood Heights. Autumn says it was 87 in Texas today.
Yes, and so what was it back in July? That had to be it. Oh, yeah. See, my kind can't take the hot weather. We prefer the shadows and the shady parts in the summer. But we don't. I don't like extreme cold. I don't. I guess I'm supposed to like the cold. I don't. I found out there's 106 documented traits for my species. There's a lot more documentation than I knew of.
Yeah.
She's near you. It sounds like.
Yeah, I used to live in West Valley too.
Nah. Okay. I'm not
Ready for
the
the day?
same. How do I put this? A mule is neither a horse nor a donkey.
Yeah. Green Grammy says species are you're human.
Well, for most of the human existence, my kind would not have been able to reproduce with most of the world. So what defines being the same species? Very similar, related.
Well, there are people out there that believe that people are lizards or snakes.
Not snake. No, not trans. That has nothing to do with trans. Nothing at all.
Oh, sorry.
What? No, it's okay.
I should know more. My nephew has transitioned, and he is so handsome.
He is transitioned or he is transitioning.
Well, I talked to you about him before. When he was a teenager, he tried to commit suicide.
Mhm.
And he tried to hang himself with a charging cord off for his phone. And he got married to his wife as his other sex, and now he's fully transitioned, except for the surgery part. Has top surgery, but no,
See,
and
that has,
goes by his middle name.
no, the reason I say that is in the trans community, some of us just say transitioning because you're always changing. You're always in a state of flux of change. There is no end all or complete. And surgery or not having surgery has nothing to do with if you've transitioned or not transitioned, unless that is a goal for yourself. Like some people, there's only 9% of the transgender women population gets bottom surgery. There are many different reasons, and very few reasons are for not the ability to afford it. That's the only reason. Because I feel is, and like I said, you didn't know. I'm just stating my opinion. When words and labels start getting put on what defines transitioning, then they can be used against a portion of the population that don't see their journey being that way. Because I had been asked that, and when I was arrested, what surgeries have I had, but I also had the right to not answer. I said not answering. When certain things become criteria for being trans, that becomes dangerous. The only criteria for being trans should be that you believe yourself to be trans, and it doesn't have to fit perfectly neatly. If it's okay to have reservations and say I don't know if I'm 100% this or that. Honestly, I don't know anyone that feels they're 100% this or that.
That's one of the main reasons why I started watching you, was to understand him better. So I do want to thank you for helping me get to know him better.
Like I said, there's some things that we share in common, but then at the same time, we are all uniquely very different. We all have many different journeys, but I have noticed there are some things that we have very much in common. Very much in common. And at the same time, it would also be yes, we're both. When you say so he was born female, correct?
Yes.
No. At the same time, I sometimes feel jealous, like because I serve with a lot of trans men, and they seem to get a double standard because everyone's cool with when you want to be the people of power. White people didn't seem to have an issue with other cultures trying to emulate them. Not I didn't say everyone did. I'm just saying for the ones that did. But as soon as you want to be something that's not part of the power structure, people take issue with that. People take notice. It's like, why are you rejecting perfection? What? You don't want to be a white male? Well, I'm still white. Does anyone else notice that with things? That it's okay to be feeding into the power structure. It's okay to want to be that. But anyone that doesn't want to be that, that's where the hammer comes down on you. Like, look at the
They don't
backlash.
understand why you would want to be that way.
Right.
But you don't really have a choice. He told us when he was 3
Yeah.
that he was a boy. We kept saying, no, you're not. And then he just was so adamant. I'm proud that he's my nephew.
That's good. That's good. Some of the worst things I hear is when people have absolutely no one, no family, no friends, no one that will see them as who they see themselves as. That's what's so hard a lot of the times is I can't change what people see when they see me. And they have no idea how I see myself and how hard it is for me when I wake up and see an image in the mirror that's not me. It's not me. A lot of people don't like how when you hear your voice after it's been recorded, how many of you hate that voice? This is a common.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
It's because it seems foreign to you. That's not you.
My ears hear it differently.
Exactly.
You're the only one has had bottom surgery, and it was definitely an experience.
What did they say?
They have had their bottom surgery, and it was an experience to go through. That their name is You're Only One, and they've had the bottom surgery, and they said it was an experience.
I'm not saying it's.
It was a few comments back. And Amanda Thompson says, instead of being rude, I wanted to understand.
Yeah.
So I guess they have questions.
Yeah, anyone that starts off with telling me that I will not. I feel bad when I come at someone and it turned out they didn't mean it the way they did. Just I'm a lot more on guard than I used to be because of things that have happened. But I do research. I do some fact checking for people I come up with. Real source material. So when someone says something or writes something, it's been backed by a source that it falls under the purview of accepted for whatever agency they're a part of. You know, different agencies have different sources that they declare reputable. And so when I give out some sources of statistics, they're not just out of the ether. There's a source behind it that is reputable. But like I said, how I feel about statistics, we can have them say whatever you want. Just look at the one when they first did how many trans people were in the military or veterans. 1 in 3 trans women are veterans. Imagine this. They then did the survey under the guise of, hey, everyone in the military, we want to know how many of you are trans. And by the way, those that answer yes will be getting kicked out. And it doesn't matter if you're 19 years in, you won't be getting your pension. Bye. Gee, I wonder why the number went down. Oh my God. It's as if... And so quick they were to say, oh, that last one they did where there were so many trans, that was wrong. They messed up. They got it wrong. Because look at the number now. Well, it's a no-brainer why people are going to see that. Jeez.
Yeah.
What is the last book you read? The last book I read was Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke.
A lot of people say you look beautiful today.
Thank you. Thank you.
True facts. Green Grammy wants to know what was the last book you read?
Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke.
Hoodie Boy says your eyes are very pretty.
Thank you.
Angela says that wig and makeup look perfect when you put them together. You're good with your words.
Thank you. You're good with them there words. I did have someone say that. Listen, I don't know why I use a southern accent. I love the southerners. They are far nicer than northerners. They are far more hospitable. My family's from Oklahoma. I've had family move to the south. Everyone's moving to the south. You know, take it as a compliment, not an insult. It's the tongue I'm most comfortable using when I'm happy, when I'm saying something I enjoy saying. But so that you think you're smarter than me just because you're good with those words. You think you know more than me just because you know more words. And you think you're better and smarter just because you know a lot of more words than me. And I'm like, okay, no, I didn't think that, but now I do. Bye!
Sunflower says she's from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, we didn't drive too far from Oklahoma City. I mean, I know there's more than that city, but that's the only city I remember when we went there was flying in there and then driving 2 miles away, and we were like real rural. No, it was longer than that, like an hour. We'd have our reunions down there.
Yeah, Hoodie Boy is from Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Arkansas. Sorry, I read that wrong, I think.
No, you read it right. Isn't that how it's spelled like though? Like,
I don't know.
wasn't there a period in time when it was called Arkansas? No. And then now we call it Arkansas? Can they tell us more about that? Is that true?
I don't know.
Is anyone else just love their AI? They just get to ask them questions all day and be like, why is this? Why is that? Why is this?
Yeah, I might have to leave and come back in, or because it's frozen. Well, you're moving, but I'm getting the pink and green dots, like it's trying to download something. I don't know. When you did that, it looked like you ate them. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, I share this room with many other people that aren't here because it's a weekend and they're out causing terror. Oh, my toe. Look, do you guys see how bad my toe are from what I heard it really bad? It's like way bigger than the other one. Oh, I heard it really bad. Okay. Why can't I see anything? Come back. Okay. Ready? See them? Oh, you're gonna make fun of my feet. I know you are. That's okay. You see how big that one is? I hurt my ankle real bad. I rolled on it. Oh, I rolled it. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
You rolled it again?
Yes, it hurts. Do you know what Chico's no I don't. Gigo? Good? No, I don't. I know it's always. It's major always. It's major always. And I told you major always too.
Are you wearing comfortable shoes so that doesn't hurt as much?
I don't have any shoes. I have no shoes. Damn it, that hurt me. I have no shoes. I have a pair of boots and a pair of high heel boots. And that's all I have.
Oh.
And my boots are my old combat boots. And they're falling apart because I worn them through so much.
I miss your cute barrettes. You used to have so many cute barrettes.
I made them.
I like the ones with the strawberries.
Yeah.
Or the skulls.
No.
You'll get some more back.
No, people don't like me anymore.
Of course they do.
They tell me I don't like you because you're prettier than me and smarter. So I don't like you. And you say it a lot. And the ones that really don't like me, they're like, I really don't like you because I'm really not anywhere near as awesome as you. Yeah, I know. Okay, I accept it. Wow.
Are there any doors open this late that you can go to?
Oh yeah, they are, but I don't have. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on. I'm not going to spend $3 for a small thing of ice cream. What am I, rich? Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's sad to say, like, but I can go to Safeway and buy a big tub of ice cream for $2.99, and that's what I'm going to do. And then I end up selling half the ice cream back to people, and then I pay for the whole thing. You know, because I can sell it to them still cheaper than they go out and buy it for. You know, and fill a cup for $1. That's way better deal than they're going to get going out to the store. There's some water. I don't want to use. I'm not going to pee on this. No, that's gross. Here's some water. Here's some water.
I'm sorry, I can't read any more comments. I'm frozen. I don't know why.
You can log out.
So I apologize if I'm missing them. I'm out of practice. So
you did awesome. You did totally awesome.
Thank you for letting me try again.
No, thank you. Where is the cup? It's water.
Are you putting one of your tattoo things on?
Sure am. I'm getting water here. Hey, can you see me? What did you do? I did it there. There. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. I don't have any socks, do I? Okay. Ouch. Okay. broken, so it's gotta be broken pretty bad. Go cheapers creepers. Come on. Let me sit down. Sit down. Oh man, my toe keeps hitting everything. It hurts so bad. I need a winter jacket. No, the church I go to is just so far away with it. I gotta put something over my foot. I can't wear nothing. But I don't have any socks. I have no socks. Fuck. I have no damn socks. People steal. Something people do, they steal socks. You know, I can wear something it's red, but it's
I do like that skirt. That's very pretty.
thank you. Some more stuff I'm still on.
You're lucky you can wear that stuff. I wish I could wear that stuff and get away with it, but I can't.
Why not?
Not the right body type.
There's no right or wrong body type. But I do get what you're saying. You can wear it, just some people in this world have been so unkind to people wearing what they want to wear that it's left them feeling that they can't wear it. And
Thank you.
I think if you ever gave it a chance, so you'd see people are a lot better than they used to be in public. Behind closed doors, they're the same assholes. Alright. But sometimes the giggles and laughs I get mostly from kids, high school. But then there are a lot of mature ones that are real cool about things. But I used to be super sensitive to how people saw me. War changed me. And the best thing I got out of the military was life was too short. I was not going to not be me on account of fear.
Yeah. But I do like your style. I wish I could wear what you wear.
Let's do it.
And I like how you change it up to like sometimes you look like a schoolgirl and then sometimes you look like a punk rocker girl. And then sometimes you look like a military pinup girl. So you do work in other things and show your flair for other types of clothing and stuff.
Lately, it has just been different variations of this outfit. This is this only outfit I really own anymore. I don't think I have my alligator outfit I wore. It's not even mine. But I don't know. Has anyone seen me wear anything different than this?
Not lately, not. But you're putting on red tights right now, so that's different.
Yeah, I found these. I'm like, yay. I'm at move things around. I found a hat too that goes with this, and I'm real happy for the boots that my friend got me. These are really
I think at one point you said flowers were your signature.
flowers.
Like you used to wear a lot of flowers, and when you were was it Thailand or Vietnam?
Yeah, I sure did.
You were known as they would call you the flower.
No, they
So
call
you
me
wore
Cake.
flowers a lot.
Well, I wore flowers a lot. They would ask me about it and say things. Yeah, but they didn't call me flower per se. I don't think they did. No,
You said that's why you wore flowers a lot because that's what they called you.
no, they really like flowers over there, and I wear flowers. I like flowers. I'll be honest, I got lucky in life being raised. No one ever told me I couldn't like flowers. No one ever told me I couldn't like Barbie dolls. No one ever told me a lot of things that I couldn't. No one ever told me I couldn't be something I wanted to be. I mean, all the things they tell parents and families to do, I had. I really did have it.
Yeah.
That just goes to show that you can do everything right, and things can happen.
If everyone gets a chance, they should check out your videos because you do some really nice videos to songs and stuff.
Thank you. I haven't been able to do some in a while because I've been doing work for other people who don't want me. And it's social media, so what? We get no credit.
Is that chili or soup? Oh, I do that too. I sometimes eat out of the can. I like SpaghettiOs out of the can and pork and beans.
Someone left it here.
Sometimes I'll eat chili out of the can or soup. Does anyone else eat out of the can? It's easy. It's already pre-cooked.
Mm-hmm. And we're doing less waste, less garbage. Get in here. I don't know if I can get the glue on. My foot is so swollen. Oh my god, I really almost can't. Holy shit. I might wreck my boot.
Should we be going out and walking on it if it's that bad?
I have to. I got these.
You remember Tumble Kitty?
Yep. Yeah.
And she was the one who, they were the ones that introduced me to you too.
Awesome. Oh, God damn, this hurts. Fuck. Sorry.
No, I feel bad for you.
I can't believe it. Man, how much do I have to unlace this thing to get it on? Why is my foot so damn swollen?
Might need to go get it looked at
Probably do.
or get an ACE bandage on it.
What is wrong with this thing? Come on. So bad. My arms. Boot is just dirtying everything up. Who is it? Come on. Oh, man. I'm getting my boot to go over my giant swollen foot. Dang. Oh. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, man. Oh, I can't even walk in. Ah, shit. I have no, I rolled it, but oh, that boot's all broken inside. It's the only boot I have. Oh, fuck. There's all this shit in it. Like it's all worn to the bottom. I don't know if I just rip this part out or it's gotta be in there.
Your other boot's so big right now?
No, can't even get it over my foot.
It's not good, Fish.
Yeah, I know, but
Just hang it.
let's see what's going on here.
Yeah.
The whole boot's just falling apart. I'm gonna see how there's two of these in here.
Yeah, there's probably only one.
Heck. How are there two? Are the same ones?
No, one's small.
They both go in there, right? Yeah.
One's top of it.
So weird. Oh, messed up like that.
You can use that river stuff in there.
Huh?
Yeah, that liquid cakes.
We have any?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. What we have?
Yeah, liquid cake stuff.
Oh.
Right right now.
Wow, those are really old.
No, they just had a lot of walking. They're less than 6 months old. Jesus, my God, that is so. Oh, weed.
You're from better with tighten it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have some. Oh. Did you see that that cord?
No, I couldn't.
Where could it have gone?
We had to grab it.
Why do we keep grabbing my stuff? Really, I can't afford to keep buying new stuff. I know I can't charge this at all. I have no way of charging that.
Who else has one like that?
Nobody. I had to buy it, and that's the second one they sold with that. And I don't know. I don't know what happened to my banana clips with the female part. I should have brushed it and then saw it again. Oh, he has it, but he took his off. So I don't know why he'd take his and take mine. Oh, I'm gonna get cameras. Anyone wants to get me cameras so I can record these people. I'm gonna lose it on them. Catch me on a bad day. I'm so fucked. So you can't see what the hell.
The sweats I had yesterday got stolen too.
Your sweats got stolen? What color are they?
Gray and the blue.
I'm not gonna let anyone else come up here. If someone comes up here that you know that's scandalous, just tell them no. Yeah, it's I need to get these new boots. Oh. This one?
Yep.
No, I mean for tonight it's okay. It needs to sit after it's done, right? Yeah. Oh, man, put any finishing fan. Hey, everyone.
Just rip right back.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was already like way past I missed going to the store. Yeah. I was so pissed.
I fell asleep. Now I feel like garbage. I feel like I hit my truck. Like you got a mango or something. That's the breeze.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
I wish I could help you with the comments and everything, but my screen froze.
It's okay.
And I could get out and go back in, but I know you're probably going to be going outside and leaving soon.
Yeah, I will be a little bit. Let me see. Just to go out. See if I can earn some.
Cute.
It keep me warm.
Best snow hat I've ever seen.
It's what?
It's the best snow hat I've ever seen.
Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Ho Ho Ho. Happy Santa Claus.
You just saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I saw Mommy resting with Santa Claus. But before. Dun, 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 dun. I need to find a top for this.
The next time I sit with you on your live, I'll be better with the comments and questions.
That's a lot of force. That's just shot right in my mouth. You see how hard it shot in my mouth? I don't know if I like it going that fast. I like it when it's just like, you can just spray it in there and go shh like this. Without that top, it's like...
One of my favorite things is putting Cool Whip in the freezer and it's just like ice cream.
I'm gonna do that, make some blueberry ice cream. I gotta find my... Did you see my thing that I need to clean out? That little blender?
She didn't.
What? Oh, I didn't want to about that. Shit. Ouch. Heat up some water. Some more water.
I brought some water up. I brought some water up.
Oh, did you? What is it?
Right there, get ready to go. Yeah. Where I said,
You see any jackets laying around? There might be one. There might be one downstairs. What? Oh, well, I think somewhere. Okay. You can say you don't believe in Santa, but for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Rippers. For a broad brush. Well, that's right, people just came in here and took my brushes. Where the fuck are my brushes? Oh my god, my toe hurts so bad. Yeah, I bet it was them. Yep.
I wouldn't try buying aspirin. They want $30 for it.
Well, here in Oregon, they still have it at the dollar store. I don't know if it's an Utah thing, or maybe it's if you buy it from a pharmacy, maybe.
It was the pharmacy thing. I just wanted the generic brand, but I don't know. I think there was a thing that came out and said that aspirin wasn't good for people anymore.
That shouldn't increase it.
So,
Make it cheaper.
well, in the bar we had also a window so you couldn't actually see alcohol drinks being made. They called it the Zion Wall or whatever, and they just barely took a while to get rid of those.
Yeah, we have what we call the blue laws out in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely.
Ow.
Yeah.
The blue bag?
Blue laws. Ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow. Oh my god, this can't be hurting that bad. I wish I could slit that side. Oh, can you hear me? What do I do with it? Oh. I gotta try to get a couple $1 and get some propane. Because I'm sure Kai used it all up. Let me get some. I'll be back in less than 10 minutes with something. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be off for a little bit. We'll talk to you after.
Well, thanks for inviting me into your box.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone. Hey guys, is this old? Is what old? No, it's not old. Look, I'm here right now. I'm just wearing a Christmas hat to stay warm. Bye. Maybe I'll be back on in a little bit.